everyone. So you might remember about a blue million years ago, I promised you guys that I would do some cooking videos for you. So without further ado, here's my first one. I found a recipe online for some strawberry cookies that are made out of cake mix. And I really wanted to make the strawberry ones and maybe kind of do a spin on the the pink lemonade cookies and put like lemonade stuff in it, but maybe that's for another video if I can get some strawberry cake mix. But anyway, all I had was like white and chocolate, and I had caramel cake mix, so I decided I didn't want to stick with just plain old white or chocolate cookies, so I made the caramel. So basically, this is the, can you even see this? You can kind of see them. I'll try to post or like insert a picture of what they look like with a picture that I took from my iPhone, because this is ain't cutting it. So maybe one of these days. That's partly why I've not done videos, because I don't really have the best setup. But yeah, this is the cookies, and I'm going to tell you how to do the cookie and the icing. And the little darker spots is just like, well, you'll see. Anyway, so for the cookie part, it's like I said, the caramel cake mix. And I done a double batch from what they had online. So I had a it ended up being 2 cups. Okay. 2 cups and a half. Wait, no. 2 cups and a fourth. 2 cups and a fourth of a cup of the just pre-mixed stuff that comes out of the box. And I'm really sorry for that noise. It's aggravating me, and I'm not, yeah. But can you see this? Sorry guys, really I am. The Duncan Hines, yeah, that's the kind, but any caramel cake mix will do, I'm sure. You don't have to have the same brand. But yeah, I used that cake mix, and then added 2 eggs, and then 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and 1 stick of butter, which is a half of a cup. Yeah, put it in the mixer, mixed it till it was all good and mixed, and it said for the butter to be softened, so probably room temperature. Mine was a little colder, so it took it a little longer to mix because the butter had to melt a little bit. So that's it for the cookie. And then I took the bowl and put it in the freezer for 10 minutes. Took it out and just used like a little melon baller, like looks like an ice cream scoop that has the handle, you know. And took one of those. It costs to do it about 1 inch thick, so I would do that and space them out pretty far. You can kind of see from these cookies, I just put 9, I ate 3 of them, don't judge me. But yeah, space them out pretty far, and that way, because they spread when they cook, obviously. I set the oven for 350, and I put them in there. It said to do it for 8 to 10, but I put them in for 10, and I would almost suggest to do it 10 to 12, just because the cookies, they do cook a little bit on the sheet, but with that icing, it still makes it a little soggy, and they don't fall apart, but they could very easily whenever you pick them up with the icing on. So I would suggest maybe doing it for 12 minutes instead of 10. But you can just kind of play around because you might like them differently than I would. But just to make it a little bit harder because of the icing, I would probably do 12. And yeah, that was it for the cookie part. Put them in for 10 minutes. And then for the icing, you can kind of see here, I just put, I put 1/4 of a cup of butter and 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and then I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then it will come out and look like this. This is just a little bit that I had left to do like a garnish, but it'll be really dark like that. And I probably added maybe 1/2 of a cup of confectioner's sugar, or some people call it icing sugar, cane sugar, powdered sugar, whatever. Yeah, just do that, mix it up, and it'll become that kind of caramely color like the cookie. It almost matches the cookie exactly, actually. So that is it, and then I just put maybe a teaspoon of the icing on each cookie, and there will be some icing left over, but I only made like 9. I just made enough for 1 pan, but you can make, I don't really know how many this makes because that was my first one, but I know that they are very, very good. They're very, very rich, and I learned that. I put 3 cookies on the plate, and I was like, yeah, these are gonna be so good. So I ate the first one, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so good. These are probably the best cookies I've ever made, or well, maybe made too, but ever ate. They tasted so good. And then ate the second one. I was like, yeah, these are still so good. And I was like, I got 1 more on my plate. And then I ate it, and I was like, yeah, they're still good. They're very good, but I would suggest splitting with a bunch of friends, because those cookies will probably last you days. They're very rich. But yeah, so obviously this wasn't the best tutorial. It was almost more of like just instructions. But hopefully in the future I will have better actual videos and not on the stupid camera that keeps clicking. I think it's just because it's the autofocus. I've had this camera for years and years now. But yeah, I really apologize. But I'll have everything down below. All the instructions and ingredients and everything. And if you really just hate this video, you can just read the directions or whatever. But thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully if you do, I'll have more to come, and hopefully they'll be better quality for sure, and without this stupid clicking camera. So yeah, have a blessed day and happy eatings. Bye.